Hello, Paul Barrett here. Well, I do hope you had a great Christmas and a good break. Looking back at what I presented to you last year, I'm struck by how many of the issues I talked about then are still with us today. Economic and political uncertainty, the war in Ukraine and now the war in the Middle East, inflation at home and the cost of food and energy, and finally the rise in interest rates and the effects on mortgages, borrowings and disposable income. In our business arena, whilst the supply of new vehicles has much improved, we have witnessed the dramatic effect this has had on the value of used cars, with substantial fall in values from the high levels we saw last year. The supply of parts in some areas remains problematic, partly arising from legacy issues from the disruption caused by COVID, but also through warehousing and logistical issues with one of our major manufacturers. All these issues have affected our results this year one way or another. From a trading perspective, this year has followed a similar pattern to 2022. A strong first quarter has been followed by considerably more challenging conditions in the remainder of the year. Sales have continued to grow, with revenues up 8% overall. The big growth areas have been in new vehicle sales, up 25% on this time last year, as a result of the improved supply. However, the sale of used cars has fallen 8% year on year. Service and parts have increased by 11%. And our body shop revenues have grown 13%. So from a top line perspective, all areas other than used vehicles have showed good growth despite the many challenges. We have worked hard to manage our costs, but in the current climate this has proved to be very difficult indeed. Competition for sales in all areas is intense and margins have reduced as a result. Although this year is not yet finished, we can clearly see we will not meet our budget for 2023. Turning to our individual brands, our Jaguar Land Rover business in Canterbury has performed well overall, with an exceptional performance in new vehicle sales, and we currently expect to meet our budget for the year. Ashford has been more challenging, but even so have mirrored the exceptional new car performance in Canterbury, and the team have worked very hard indeed to improve service performance. Our NPS, or Net Promoter Scores, have improved greatly on both sides, and I'd like to thank all involved for the tremendous focus and effort that has been put in to achieve this. Honda have maintained their position in comparison with last year, and with several new model launches planned for the new year, we expect 2024 to be an exciting year with the brand. We continue to build our reputation for excellent customer service. Our BMW Mini sites have had a strong year for sales volume, and although Canterbury will exceed budget, both businesses are down on last year in terms of actual profit. Despite that, using the key performance indicators BMW used to assess our performance, our BMW Mini Canterbury business is currently the #1 performing business in the country. So congratulations are extended to Nathan and the entire team for their fantastic performance. Our Pards Trade Hub business has had a tougher year despite maintaining sales levels, as the targets from the manufacturer have become more challenging. It looks as if we will end the year substantially down both against budget and prior year, despite our considerable efforts to maintain our position. Turning now to 2024 and our plans for the future, you will all be aware of the changes that I made to the senior management team recently, and I believe this will provide the right leadership to grow the business in the coming years. These come into effect from the 1st of January. We are all contending with rises in the cost of living and basic necessities of life. Inflation in the price of essentials hits the lower paid disproportionately hard, and whilst the rate of inflation has now fallen to 3.9% and is forecast to continue to fall, we have seen financial hardship for some, and our attention therefore is as follows. The government has announced a substantial rise in the national minimum wage from the 1st of April 2024. As this is the date of all statutory minimum wage changes are effective, we have decided to align our pay review with that date. Therefore, from 2024 and subsequent years, our annual pay review will be effective from the 1st of April of the year. All of those on national minimum wage or national living wage will receive their statutory increase from the 1st of April 2024. We have considered how to best deal with the current situation, given the budget constraints that we face, and have concluded that the fairest way to protect all of our staff is to give a 74 pence per hour increase, irrespective of a salary, from the 1st of April 2024. This means that those earning the least will receive the largest percentage increase. Given the inflationary pressures we all have, I believe this is the fairest method by which we can all face the current situation. This was very much approved by all and appreciated last year, and I hope the same will apply this year. We look forward to the challenges and opportunities of the year ahead, and I wish to thank staff in all areas of the business for their dedication, commitment and hard work. A date for the diary. We will be holding our summer ball on Saturday the 18th of May 2024, and I look forward to welcoming you and your partner to the event. Finally, may I take this opportunity to wish you and your families a healthy and prosperous new year. Thank you.